Tonight on Realtree Global Hunting, we're in the beautiful south of England with Ben Smith, as he looks to help a friend take out a big red stag out of the herd. Here at Team TV, we've hunted red stags the length and breadth of the UK. And even on the continent. The red stag is an iconic animal in the hunter community, and there's very few sights that give the hunter the chills like a roaring red on a mountainside. At one time, red deer were rare in parts of Europe, but reintroduction and conservation efforts, especially in the UK, have resulted in an increase in red deer population. Deer management is key to the success. When stags mature beyond their breeding age and have passed their prime, they're removed from the herds. This allows younger males to come through and repopulate the herd. An old stag dominating a herd without the ability to reproduce is detrimental to the numbers. Ben Smith is a keen hunter and has taken hundreds of deer off of land up and down the UK. His recent hunting adventures have also taken him to Induna in South Africa and across Europe to hunt driven boar with K&K premium yagged. Today he's in the south of England on a cold, frosty winter's morning. There's a healthy population of red deer here, and there's 2 old stags that need removing from this herd. However, with this many eyes looking in all directions, getting in close, finding a safe shot, and taking this stag won't be easy. He heads up and over the top of the hill to try and cut the herd off as they make their way across the estate. The herd are in the valley below, and Ben gets down. But he's been spotted. He makes his way up and around using an old wall as cover. The herd are crowded in the cover of the trees, and Ben's stag is somewhere in the middle. Sitting just above the herd, Ben can see his stag. However, there's no shot available. The herd begin to move on, and Ben follows again from the top of the hill. As the herd are moving slowly and feeding, Ben has got himself into a good position on the edge of some cover. Hopefully, the herd will feed his way and his stag will soon be free from the group. The herd come up over the top of the hill and seem at ease. Then they begin to run. Not quite what Ben expected. He makes his way over the top in pursuit of the herd. They've stopped to feed on a hillside in the sun. Ben moves in a little closer, but there's very little cover beyond this old wall. A group of fallow run in one direction. The reds aren't far behind them. Ben watches as they head up onto the top of the hill and feed. Ben's stag stands clear of the group. However, they're too far away for a shot, so Ben is on the move again. He makes his way around the wooded area and comes in from the opposite side. The herd are now feeding out in the open. Ben gets down low and moves in a little closer. He's got a stag in his crosshairs, but he's right in the middle of the group. It's beginning to feel like one of those days. Ben watches for over an hour as the herd feeds. As they begin to head back down into the valley, he gets around the hill and heads them off. He's sat, waiting and ready. As the herd make their way across the opposite hillside, Ben spots his stag. It drops on the spot. As the herd makes a run for it, Ben heads in to claim his stag. A beautiful old stag with fantastic crowns.
Today we're on an estate that's owned by a friend of mine. Very, very good, healthy population of deer. Just looking to take out a couple of the older stags that have done the job, getting a bit old. Body condition is slightly dropping after the winter that we've had. We've seen where they've been feeding, went to have a look, but they were just on edge and it wasn't suitable for a shot where they were. After they've fed, they've come back round on the hillside and we've sat and waited for them to come to us. Very good opportunity of a shot that we got when he had no other hinds or stags around him. Took the shot, nice neck shot, dropped on the spot. As you can see, the deer that a friend of mine on his estate has got, very, very good stags. You know, they're very, very good management. As you can see, very, very old stag, real gnarly around the top. You can see where he's been in the wars from rutting this year. Exactly what we was looking to take. There could be possibly one more stag that he's looking to take out, but we'll have to see what he says.
That's another successful deer management job completed, and the herd has a chance to repopulate and grow in numbers once again. And this old stag is to be processed and sent to the game dealers to ensure he goes back into the food chain. To find out more about Realtree, their amazing range of patterns, or to join the Realtree online community and see what the Realtree Pro staff are up to, visit their website. And check out the Global Hunting section for cool tips, hunting adventures and stalking stories from across the world. To see another great video from Realtree Global Hunting, click one of the 4 links. Be sure to subscribe to Team Wild TV for all of the best hunting, shooting and stalking videos on YouTube.